good afternoon, Honorable Chancellor, Registrar, Deans, Controller Examination, faculty members, research scholars, and distinguished guests. It is a pleasure to welcome you all to this interactive session of Religion University. Today we are truly honored to welcome Parakala Prabhakar, an eminent political economist, public intellectual, and communication strategist, whose insights have contributed meaningfully to national discourse. Sir, we are really very grateful for your guidance and for engaging with our academic community. On behalf of Srimanto Sankara Academy Society, I extend my appreciation to the organizer for facilitating this important interaction. I encourage all participants to make the most of today's discussion, to listen, question, and reflect. Thank you, and I wish everyone a meaningful and enriching session. Thank you all.
By now, although some of you may have got a glimpse into the nature of Dr. Prabhakar's intellectual contribution towards social development and humanitarian ideals, nevertheless, I wish to elaborate on his achievements a little more. Having graduated in arts from the Parakala College in Vijayawada, he went on to pursue his master's and MPhil from Parakala University. He completed his higher studies from the London School of Economics and was awarded a PhD in Economics from University of London in 1995. He served as a communication advisor to the Andhra government, was associated with discussion programs on television, and is a policy consultant. Among many a feather in his cap include his love for music, the game of chess, and more importantly, his love for democratic ideals. He is one of the very few who possesses the rare courage to speak truth to power at a time when many of us choose to remain news spectators on the sidelines. Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to invite our special guest for today, Dr. Parakala Prabhakar, to please enlighten us with a few words.
Good afternoon, everyone. Very nice to be here. She has given me a very generous introduction. And at least twice, I think, she said, I speak truth to power. But here I am. I speak truth to powerless also. What power do you have? You don't have.
Question I want to ask you here, like that yesterday you narrated mostly your centering around that democracy or republic is in crisis. Sir, we have almost crossed 8 decades of independence. Sir, may I ask you, actually, who is part of these 8 decades, almost 77 years of independence? This democracy is in crisis. I want to know from you, sir. And sir, one thing you have said, that different religious, different language, different caste, different creeds are there in India. And this is debatable, sir. One point of view, you can say, yes, tell us the solution, how that can be solved. Because India is a motherland of different caste, creed, religion, over the centuries, not 80 years, over the centuries, peacefully. And again, I say it is debatable, because there are lack of peace sometimes. So the points which you want to say about lack of peace between different languages, culture, lack of coexistence, some problems between discrimination between different languages and caste and religions. So how can this be solved exactly? What is your suggestion? This is. यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजम्यहं परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि जुगे जुगे. So sir, it is coming that lack of democracy is in trouble, or is it coming from since that Mahabharata only? Yes sir, thank you.
That is why I remind you.
Thank you sir.
The point is this. How many people believe that, people who believe in God, how many people believe that God is omnipotent, omniscient? We all, whoever believes in God, otherwise what is the point of having God? If he or she is not omnipotent, omniscient, and all that, isn't it? But if God is that, every theology has it. It's not just one religion. Every religious theology has one problem. That is, if God is so powerful, what is the reason for evil to exist? Why? So God is not able to defeat evil. If God is not able to defeat evil, God is not omnipotent. If God is not able to know the trickery of evil, then God is not omniscient. Why do you want to believe in that God? Is it? So this thing has not been resolved in any theology. Therefore, that is the reason why. You see, Sambhavam Yuge Yuge. If my God is all powerful, there is no need for him to Sambhavam Yuge Yuge. Once it's done, over. One avatar is enough. Why Yuge 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 repeated? Why 10 times? Why? So, the takeaway from here is that it has to be a continuous process, not only for you and me, but even for there is no rest.
Yes sir.
If you want your society to be good, can you just clean your house once and say, okay, I've cleaned the house? No. That's how it is. And you know, if you want to secure your house, you lock it up, isn't it? In the night you lock it up from inside, when you go out you lock it up from outside. And imagine I'm a thief. If I want to break into your house, I have to succeed only once when you don't own the house. Isn't it? Just once. But if you want to know 99%, 100, for me, 1%. It's so easy for me. So it's the task of evil or the task of disruption is easy. The task of